Hello everyone, happy Monday morning. Guess what I have? A new vlogging thing. So much better. Well, I suppose I haven't used it yet. It's the same one. I just repeated my order, but I actually ordered two so that if this one gives out, I'll have a backup without having to wait, because that's a bummer. So, happy weekend. I hope you guys, well, that sounds bad. I hope you had a happy weekend, because Monday saying happy weekend is just not nice. So I'm sorry if I hurt your feelings that it's Monday. No, Mondays are okay. It's a new start to a new week. You get to a fresh page in the calendar. It's nice. And I'm going to stop at Starbucks on my way home. And I didn't get any videos posted this weekend. It was awful. My internet is so slow. And I know I talk about this every month because that's the way it works. At the end of my billing cycle, when we've used we have unlimited data, but I think when it hits a threshold, it slows way down. And that's where it's at right now, which is fabulous. Until I think there's 2 more days, 3 more days, and then it'll get faster. And I'll be able to download a 50-minute video in only 3 hours. But it literally took me over 24 hours to download my last video. Which one was that? Oh, it was my vlog. So it wasn't even that long, but it took literally like 27 hours to download that puppy. It was insane. So I was going to download another plan with me so that you guys could have something yesterday on Sunday, since I had done my other one live, but it just didn't work out because my next plan with me is 20 minutes or 24 minutes, I think, and it would just take for too long, so I didn't. So I apologize for all of those of you that like my plan with me's on Sunday. I know that there are some of you that have missed them, and they will be up just scattered throughout the week because I couldn't get them up. I've done all of them except for one. I haven't done my Prima Doll one. I might do that tonight. So let's see, you guys have missed, so I haven't vlogged since Friday. Well, actually, I don't think I've vlogged since Thursday. So Friday was a fabulous day. Thursday was good. We went to my husband's little shindig at work. That was good. It was fine. I didn't need to be nervous or anything. It was fine. It was a little different than I expected. I knew that they were catering, so I expected like a catered meal. It was more like hors d'oeuvres, and there was like steak that they would carve and you could put it on a roll, a sandwich, but it wasn't like you sat down and had a meal. So it was like standing room, and people would come around with appetizers or hors d'oeuvres for you to take. And it was hilarious because they had these really cute little shot glasses that were angled at the top, so they were cute, and they had shrimp cocktail in the bottom, and they had a thin lemon slice on the side and 1 shrimp in it. I thought, what the heck, 1 shrimp? Tons of, it was just, in my opinion, so much work for 1 shrimp. It was crazy. I would never have offered that if I was a catering company. No. You have to get at least 2 shrimp, maybe 3, I would think, to make that worthwhile. There was so much cocktail in the bottom that nobody had eaten any of it. So you saw all these little shot cups with a tail sticking out and like just hanging out everywhere because, people had like 16 of them to make up a shrimp cocktail. I'm making that up. But, one time I almost took 2. I didn't. But I ended up eating, I think, 3, but it was like each time I had to get a whole new thing. It was kind of weird and felt wasteful, but something funny. I saw somebody, because these things were sitting around because people, they didn't know exactly where to put them, so they'd put them either on a side table, or they had the tray that you were supposed to put things on, but I don't think everyone saw them, or maybe they just didn't know, or whatever. But they would put them on like the little tables that you could stand at, or they did have some seating around the edges of the room, and they had little tables next to some of the of the couch things, and some people would sit them on that. Well, I saw this person go over to, there were like 4 of them sitting in this little place, and he went over and he thought it was new, so he picked it up, and he picked up the tail, and it had been eaten. He was like, and stuck it back in there and put it down. I was laughing. I was like, oh my gosh, some people are so funny. So that was funny, even just to watch people. That was the funniest thing. And then when we left, they gave us a bottle of wine, which was kind of cool. Cab, so that's my favorite usually. I don't know what brand it is, and I'm not a wine snob at all, so I wouldn't be able to tell you if I liked it so much or not, but I am excited. I think I'm going to open it on Father's Day because we'll have some people over. Then Friday was our big date night, and I gave Dennis his new ring, and we went to Ruth's Chris. My gosh. Okay, so I don't even know where to start, but Ruth's Chris is fabulous. We walk in, and it was really nice and pretty, and they took us upstairs, and we sat down at this table, and it was fancy, very fancy. And I had never been there before, so I told the waiter I had never been here before. And they put roses on our table because we said it was our anniversary, only because I wanted to celebrate something. I mean, I wanted to give him his ring at a celebration or something, so I felt like, and it really has been like 4 years since we started dating, so I told him it was our anniversary, and they had flowers, like rose petals, set up next to our candle, and our waiter was really nice, and they ask if you want the fancy water or tap water. Of course, I say tap water because I'm not fancy. And then I also got my my whiskey drink because that's just what I like. So then we didn't order an appetizer, but we both ordered a salad. I had the wedge salad, and Dennis had the chopped salad, and then we both got bone-in fillets that were absolutely fabulous. And he said that the plates come and they're like 500 degrees, so I was like, ooh, lordy. So after we had our salad, I thought, okay, well, and Dennis, he doesn't know how to eat steak. I'm just going to say it out there. He orders his steak well done. I'm like, you're going to burn the daggone thing. He loved it, so I can't, they must have done it right, because most places with a well done steak tastes like shoe leather. But I thought it would take a long time for them to cook his fillet, and they had they didn't even slice it in half, which some places do that. They gave him a portion that was a lot smaller, not smaller, it was bigger, but his fillet wasn't as tall as mine, if that makes sense. So I thought there'd be some time between salad and food, so entree. So at that time, I took his hand and I said, hey, I love you very much, and blah blah blah. And I asked him if there were anything that he would change if he could, either about our wedding day or between now and then. And of course he tries to come up with some things, and I didn't even think about how that conversation could go. And my husband is a talker, so he kept talking, and I'm like, oh my goodness. I mean, he was sweet. He was very sweet. And I said, well, I was being a little more frivolous about that. I said, because one thing that I would change is I would have given you the ring that I wanted you to have, and so I'm giving that to you now. And he was like, what? And he was so surprised, and I could tell he felt so good, and it was so cute. So I was very happy. And he put it on his finger, and he was like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to wear this. This is too nice. He said all the sweet things. He was really cute. So we are excited. He was very happy, and he didn't cause a commotion, which is, not that I figured he would. He's not that kind of guy. But, I don't like that. I don't want the attention drawn to me. We immediately took the box and put it back, and I took his old ring and put that in the box, and put that in my purse. So, I didn't want anybody to know anything was happening, but it was really cute. He was very sweet. And what was I going to say? Oh, but it's too big. It's a little too big. He has little fingers. I got him a 9.5, and it's too big. So I think he needs probably a 9, maybe even an 8 1/4. I mean, it was pretty, or 8 3/4. It was pretty big. So we're gonna have to take it and get it resized. We thought about doing it over the weekend, but we had so much going on over the weekend that we didn't. But it was fun. We had a really great time, and we had our bellies so full. And so then we had our entree, and we ordered creamed spinach and au gratin potatoes with that, just so you guys know what else we had. And that way I can remember too if I ever need to look back. And then also we went ahead and ordered dessert, because I love creme brulee and I never get it, and I actually can make it, but I don't even do that because I'm really the only one that likes it. Nobody else in my house really likes pudding and custard and stuff like that, which I find very crazy because I love it. So I even told them before we went, I was like, if they have creme brulee, I might have to get dessert. And they did, and it was vanilla creme brulee, which is my favorite, with fresh fruit. I'm like, oh, that's my favorite. But he got berries and cream, which is something I would never have gotten. Never in a million years would I see all these decadent desserts with molten lava cake and bananas, Foster, whatever, and blah, 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 all these great things, and berries and cream. And he orders the berries and cream, which is probably why he's so thin and I'm not. But oh my gosh, I tried his berries and cream. They were fabulous. I've never had like that kind of cream. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And they served it in a cute little martini glass. And I will put pictures so you guys can see at the end. I took lots of pictures, so you guys will be able to see all this stuff. But it was so cute and so good. I actually think if I had a choice of the berries and cream or the creme brulee the next time, I would choose the berries and cream. It was that good. So yeah. And then what else? So then we came home and we were just both so full, and we took the bones home as doggy bones, and we had a little bit of leftover, so we took that home too. But we gave the dog bones, and we cut off some of the steak and gave it to the cats. The cats loved it. It was so funny. And then the dogs, oh my gosh, we still have one bone left. It's in the fridge because I only gave them one on Friday. The guy in front of me is like hitting his head. What the heck? Like pounding on his head. I don't get it. So he, Taz loved, I was going to say Xander. Oh, that was our old dog. Taz loved it, and he ate the bone. He is literally pounding on his head, like pound, 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 pound. I don't get it. I have no idea what this man is doing, and he's been doing it for a minute. I don't get it. Okay, he stopped now. Whew. We're close to the hospital, man. You want me to take you? They have a stress center. How funny. So anyway, where was I? Oh, so the dogs and the cats, they all had a piece and they all loved it. So that was cute. And it was an expensive meal. I think this is the most I've ever spent on a meal. And so Dennis said, okay, well, the cats owe us $25 a piece. And the dogs, since they got the bones, they owe us $75. He was being silly, but it was cute. It was funny. And then so Saturday, I could not sleep Friday night. I don't know if it was because my belly was just so happy. I don't know. I did not get a good night's sleep. I slept like crap on Saturday and woke up on Saturday. And I mean, I probably had 3 or 4 hours of sleep all night. It was crazy. So Saturday, I was okay. I wasn't like falling over sleeping or anything, but it was not, I didn't feel rested at all day Saturday. And we had errands to run. And my husband he really wants to, we have a hot tub in the backyard and he really wanted to fix it. So it needed a new filter, and it just needs a good cleaning, and he wanted to like freshen up. Nothing's wrong with it. He just wants it to, be nice or whatever. So we spent Saturday, we had to go to the place that we got the hot tub. It's called Family Leisure. So we went there and we got whatever, spent $200 on whatever he needed for the hot tub. And then there was a Mexican restaurant over there, and I said, ooh, let's try that. So we went over there for lunch, and it was fabulous. So we found a really nice Mexican restaurant, another one that we really like. The chips are like super thin. That's like so good to me. I like that. I don't know if you guys have a Chewy's anywhere, but Chewy's has the super thin chips. Oh, and Chewy's has a jalapeno ranch dip that is fabulous with the chips. FYI, if you ever want to try that. Their queso's okay too, but I like the ranch dip the best. But this place had really good salsa. I mean, it was very authentic Mexican. It was really good. And then we came home. I think I crafted a little bit. I don't even remember. My son was working. He worked for 13 hours on Saturday. And goodness. So then, I don't know, about 8 o'clock at night, we hadn't eaten dinner yet. And Dennis has a friend named Louis who is Mexican, and he owns some Mexican restaurants, and he had just opened a new one about a half hour away from our house. And he and Louis had been talking, I guess, during the day. And Dennis said, hey, you want to go to Louis's restaurant? And we had just had Mexican for lunch, but I love Mexican. And I'm like, sure, let's go. So we went to Mexican for dinner too. And that was nice. It was really good. They do have really good food there. So that was awesome. And I think I have some pictures of that too, perhaps, that I'll show. And then, so that was pretty much Saturday. Now my son, like I said, he worked for 13 hours on Saturday, but he was promoted. They said that he was doing such a good job that they promoted him to cook, which, I don't know, he was excited about that. He got some new t-shirts and a hat that he could wear. He works at BW3's. It's a chicken wing place, like a Buffalo Wild Wings. And he was super happy about that. So that was cool. And let's see. So Sunday, what did we do? Dennis asked his mom and dad and his aunt and uncle, and of course his daughters, to come for Father's Day. And I spent probably, I don't know, 4 hours working in the hot tub, cleaning it all out, getting all this stuff out of it. And not that it was grimy, just that it was kind of grimy. You know, I don't know if you guys know how hot tubs and pools and stuff get. I don't know how pools get. I'm assuming it's the same, but you know, if you haven't been in it for a long time. And so we drained all the water out, and we were cleaning it all out. And, we had gotten new patio furniture. I know I told you guys about that. I'm at Starbucks, so excuse me.
Thank you for choosing Starbucks. What can I get started for you?
Hi, can I please get a venti non-fat, no-whip white chocolate mocha?
Yeah, of course.
And then also a bacon and Gouda breakfast sandwich.
Sounds good. Anything else for you?
That'll do it.
All right, this will be 9:48. This is window.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good, I think that. Where was I? Oh, the patio furniture. So we spent all day yesterday outside, just in the backyard doing stuff. And then I also did craft yesterday. I made a shadow box, which I will post soon. I did an 8x8 shadow box. That was fun. And I did a different page for each month. I had actually started it when Tanya was in town last month, but then I just never finished it. And so I finished it yesterday, and I will post that sometime this week. I think it turned out really cute. I really like it. So we have that, and I need to get my money out. Oh, and I have change. I gave the kids some money, and on Friday they went together. They went kayaking. So they gave me some change. How about that? They went kayaking into lunch, so that was good for them to have some time together, because Katie starts her job today. Ooh, I need to send her a text message and tell her good luck. Where's my, oh, here it is. My gold card. Yeah, it was a really great weekend. And then last night.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's going to be 9:48.
There you go. thank you. No, thanks.
Here's your napkins.
Alrighty.
Thank you for choosing Starbucks. What can I get started for you? Anything else I can do for you? Alright, that's gonna be $4.09. And there you go.
Thank you so much.
Have a great morning.
You too.
Thanks. Bless you.
Sweet girl. Okay, so last night I was gonna fix dinner. I sound like the biggest. Oh well. And Dennis he was fooling with the hot tub and he thought that there was something that wasn't quite working right. And he said, oh, I should probably replace one of these things. So he wanted to go back to Family Leisure. So we went back to Family Leisure, and then on the way home, and they were closed. We went back and it was like, they must close at 5 because I think it was like 5:15 when we get there. And Dennis like tries to open the back door because there's like a parts and service door. So he tried to open that and it was locked, and he was like, oh, it's locked. And I'm like, oh, well, maybe they're closed, but they didn't have the hours posted there. And then so he starts walking back to the car and somebody comes out the door and says, can I help you? And he was like, oh, I was just trying to, I need a part or whatever. And he was like, oh, well, we closed like 12 minutes ago. And Dennis is like, oh, I'm sorry, okay. And he's like, well, what'd you need? And so then he goes, well, come on in. And it wasn't that nice. So $100 later, again, we got 2 parts. And then on the way home, Dennis is like, well, maybe we should get some pizza. And I was like, well, okay, twist my arm. So we ordered pizza. And I actually ordered a sandwich from this pizza place. We have a place called Jets. I don't know if you guys have that, but it's good pizza. My husband loves the pizza. And I had picked it up one time from there, and they had sandwiches, like they were showing them what they look like, and I thought, oh gosh, those look really good. But I'd never had one. So my goodness, the sun is in my eyes. So I ordered a Jets pizza last night. Holy cow. Or not pizza, sandwich. It was really tasty. So I will definitely do that again. And they're only like $5. So they're inexpensive. And they were very yummy. Okay, so I am at work. And I think I told you enough about the weekend. So I will let you guys go. And I will talk with you soon. Bye. Well, hello everyone. It is Monday afternoon. I'm just leaving Lowe's. It is hot. 93 degrees today. Whew. Sweating just from walking out to the patio and then over to here. It's so hot. I'm in my work clothes, so I have on pants and yuck. So, work was good. There was something I forgot to tell you guys that I'm super excited about. They just posted it on Instagram last night, so I can share the news now. I am going to be one of the PR gals for Poppy Willow Company. It is an Etsy company that has the most beautiful foiled design stickers. It is so cute. I did a haul. Gosh, it's been over a month ago now, but if you search Poppy Willow, you'll be able to see them in my playlists. But they are fabulous, and I haven't even used them yet in my planner. I was going to this week, and then it was the collab week, so hopefully next week I'll be able to do that. And yeah, that is exciting. I am super stoked about that. Getting the air conditioning on because it is hot. I was going to say it's freezing, but it's not freezing. The opposite. I had to go to Lowe's to get some rust inhibitor for our patio furniture and some crud remover stuff for my husband to use in the power washer. And what else? Oh, he needed some weed and grass concentrate. And then I found an American flag that fits on one of the poles, and we have a pole in on our house. And I usually keep, and I don't know which lane to be in. This is crazy traffic all of a sudden. There must be something going on up there. And this lane turns eventually, but I don't know if all these cars are in line for turning or straighting. So I'll stay here for right now. You know, you guys know how much I love to wait, how patient I am. So I got an American flag, that's just cool. I have a Taylor flag on there right now, which is where my daughter goes to school, but it's pretty worn out, and I told her I need a new flag. So I will get, or I'll use the American flag for now, and then I'll get another Taylor flag maybe when she starts. I was kind of thinking of stopping to get a drink. I really am trying to figure out which lane to be in, because now I'm missing this light. I think there may have been an accident or something, but I can't really tell. I really can't tell. I don't remember what I was going to say. I have a small Snoopy flag that I use on that, like the garden flag. It's way cute. Yeah, I really have no idea what's the deal with all this traffic. No clue. This is the lane I need to be in. Oh, they may be doing work up there. Sorry, I have to figure it out because I don't know which way to go, and this is going to be really ugly in about an hour. So I'm glad that I got that. I need to fix something for dinner tonight, and I do not feel like cooking it, although that's ridiculous because I really haven't cooked much at all in the last few days. Well, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. I really need to cook at home. And I have some stuff. I have chicken, and you know what? My husband said that he would cook on the grill. I just need to get the chicken out and defrost it. I don't understand why we're not going. It makes no sense. I see lots of cars moving, but nobody's going anywhere. I need to just stop and not worry about it and just be a duck. I'm just not very good at being a duck. So here's my flag. I left everything else in the trunk, but they put this in its own bag for whatever reason, but it works for me. So it's just a little American flag that has a pole, pole sleeve. So it'll fit like this on my existing pole. And I think that I believe we're supposed to have a light shining on it at all times if you have an American flag in your house. I could be wrong. I'm really trying to remember from back when my dad taught me. So I think, but I don't have a light on that side, so I was kind of thinking, well, I could just leave the porch light on all the time. Hopefully that will be sufficient. Oh, there's like a person in the street saying to stop. What the heck? Oh, what I was going to say too was that I was going to get a drink. I was thinking, gosh, I'm really thirsty. I should get a drink. But I have sweet tea at home that I made. Well, it's not sweet yet. It's just regular sun tea right now, which I'm excited about. I got a new pitcher and had it out for sun tea. See, they're saying stop. I don't get it, but people are going. He doesn't know what the heck he's doing. This guy is a total maroon. Oh, goodness. And then this guy has to get over here. Really? Hello, maroon. He doesn't know how to hold the sign, and he's not like holding it in front of anybody. People were going when he said stop, and he was getting mad at him. Well, when you have the sign sideways, what are they supposed to think? And the light's green. There's a Jeep over here whose license plate says, no. UMMM space no. That's pretty funny. No. I don't know that I'd want that. I don't think I'd pay the extra money to have that on my license plate, but you be you. I'd say, no. So, PR girl, yes, I'm excited about that. And my friend Beth Graves is too, which is bizarro because we didn't know that the other was applying, and but they chose 2 people from North America, and it happened, or from the U.S., and it happened to be both of us. So that's kind of cool. Oh, now he put the sign down entirely, but the light is red, so people aren't sure if they're supposed to go or not. And frankly, I don't think I would. One person did. Now other people are stopping. It's crazy. Oh goodness, now it's green and the other people are still going. Oh my gosh. You really can't fix stupid. And these guys have no idea what they're doing with their stop and go signs. Oh well, now I'm on my way. So I guess what I'll do is I'll take out some chicken breast when I get home and marinate that before my husband gets home. Let him grill it out, and I'll fix some rice and some broccoli or something as a side and call it a day. That sounds good. I'll do like Italian dressing in the chicken breast. Dinner solved. Oh, and with the PR girl, I keep going back and forth. This is how my head is working right now. I'm sorry. With the PR girl, I will have a discount code for you guys. I just don't know it yet. So they're sending samples out, and they're going to do discount codes. So be sure to use my code and you will get a discount. And her shop opens again, she believes, on the 24th. So it's still a couple weeks away, but she went ahead and announced the design team. There's 6 of us, and she's called, us a design team, which is kind of fancy. Although I'm not designing anything. I guess I'm designing my layout on my planner, but that's it. So I'm excited. I'm super excited about that, actually. So I'll have another code to lend at the bottom of my page so you guys can check that out. And Peekaboo Planning has been so great too. I'm loving this PR gig. So check out Peekaboo Planning too, because you can get 20% off if you use the code TT.Scraps 20. And yay, that's very exciting. Very, very exciting. So I'm thinking I can get over now. Whew. I am ready to be home. Alex doesn't work tonight, so he'll be able to maybe help with the patio furniture. That would be good. And we have it all put together. Thank goodness. It looks great. Although there are a lot of chairs. There's 6 chairs. And the table isn't huge. It's a sectagon. I don't know what 6 is. It's not an octagon, but sectagon? I don't know. And so there's a spot for each one of them, but it looks like a lot of chairs in my opinion. So I was telling Dennis that maybe we'd put 2 of them away and just have them as spares. When somebody comes over, we can get them out if we need to, or when 2 wear out, we can fresh new ones, put them in their place. We really don't have a ton of people over anymore, which is a-okay with me. I used to have people over a lot more, but I don't do that anymore, and I am actually very happy about that. I'd rather just craft or do my own thing, read. I need to watch some Netflix. Orange is the New Black, but I'm kind of waiting to finish the book, and I haven't even read the book. I was so busy this weekend, I didn't do any reading, so I'm actually taking a couple days off later this week so that I can do some things for myself. Hopefully my kids and my husband won't know. I may tell Alex I do need to take a day off and plan something with him just to have some fun. I don't know what yet though. I know we had talked about going to take pictures somewhere because he's taking a picture taking class next year. and he wants to learn how to use like the fancy camera. And that's kind of fun. And there's some really cool parks and stuff that we could go to close. Anything could be really interesting, so it's not a big deal where. And I'll take my fancy camera, my Nikon, and he has access to another camera, or he can use the Nikon too. I should maybe look into getting him one for his birthday or for Christmas, but it's awfully expensive. I did it for Katie when she was because she took the class too, and I know she loves her camera. The only thing is that Alex is so wishy-washy, and being a guy, I'm not sure he'd appreciate the camera as much as I think Katie did. So I'm not sure. I mean, I know that they're expensive and they're very nice. I just don't know. If I'm spending that much money, I want him to like it. So I don't know. It's okay if he uses my camera for the class some, but he's a boy, and he's hard on things. He's not as hard on things as he could be, but he is. He's still a dude. So I certainly don't want him to hurt my camera. Although if he did, that would give me an excuse to get the one with because when I got it, I wasn't doing videos, but I'd like the screen that flips out. So maybe I should let him play with it. And then when he breaks it, I can say, oh, you need to buy Mama a new one. I'm teasing. Kinda. Sorry, I really am trying not to yawn, and I just can't help it. I get here and I'm bored myself, so I guess I have to yawn. Oh, and I have made an appointment for Taz to go to the doctor tomorrow at 4:15. They did have an appointment today, but I couldn't get there. I had to work, so they said I could come at 2:30, but that was just too early. So I have an appointment tomorrow at 4:15. Get him there and squared away. And by the time you guys see this, hopefully I will have known that it's just a bad case of kennel cough that's lasting a long time or something. That's what I'm praying for, because I really don't want it to be anything worse. I love this dog. I love him, and oh, it'll break my heart if he's really sick. And who knows, his immune system could be way down. I mean, we got him from the pound. He's my pound puppy. So, yeah. Thinking about him. Love that little boy. And I guess that's it. I'm almost home. Yay, hooray. Gonna have some sun tea when I get home. Woohoo! I'm not even gonna put any sugar in it yet. I'll taste it, see how I like it. I know I'll need some because I like sugar, but I think I'm gonna put honey in it and stir that all around, make it taste all yum. I'm excited. And then I ordered some tea from Tivana, which is made to be iced tea, but it doesn't matter. You can make hot tea iced tea, in my opinion. I mean, I'm not a big, huge tea snob, apparently, because other people might say otherwise, but you put tea leaves in water and it's going to brew. Whether it's hot water or cold water, it doesn't know any better. That's what they do. So, there. Traffic is busy today for whatever reason. I really have no idea why. And I'm not sure where my son is right now. I know he was going to go to his friend Tyler's house. They were going to do some work for his social media business. So I don't really know. Some neighbors moving. That's bittersweet. Oh, his car's in the driveway. he's leaking something, and Dennis had asked me to ask him to not park in the driveway, and I forgot. So, oh well. I'll tell him. I think I'm going to park right next to him in the driveway. I'm going to have 4 cars in the driveway right now. But I'm the mom. I deserve a parking spot in the driveway. Dag nabbit. Alright, so I am home, and I will talk with you folks probably tomorrow morning. Bye. Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday morning, and I am off to work. And I was going to make coffee this morning, but I was on a late start. So darn it, I'm going to have to stop at Starbucks again. Now, they do have coffee at work that I could have. But I enjoy my frou-frou-y coffee, so that's what I'm going to get. Oh, goodness. So let's see what happened last night. I did a little bit of crafting. I didn't get very much done. I really wanted to do some more. But my husband wanted to go to that family leisure again, because one of the parts that he got, he doesn't think is the right part. And so he was working on something to make it, I don't know. And he said, do you want to go there? And then he said that we could have that Mexican restaurant that we went to before, that's over there by there, which he knows is bribing me because I loved that place. So I said, okay, that sounds good. And then I didn't have to cook because I had chicken breast and it's marinating. It still is, and some teriyaki. So I said, well, when do you want to go? And it's 7 o'clock already. And he said, let me look up something on the internet, and then just to make sure I have the right thing, and then we can go. So of course that takes forever. And about 7:40, he's like, well, they close at 8, so it's no point in going. So between 7 and 7:40, when he said we were going, I didn't really do much because I was kind of waiting on him any minute to go, so I didn't want to start videoing anything. And I was like, all right. So I feel like I spend half my life waiting on him sometimes. So I'm like, so what do you want to do then for dinner? Because at this point it's late and I'm hungry, and I'm like, I have the chicken breast marinated. And he's like, no, let's order Chinese. And I knew he was going to say that because the man wants to order Chinese every day. I know I can eat Mexican every day, so it's kind of the same deal, but I get so sick of Chinese. I'm like, oh my gosh. So we ordered Chinese, and they were super fast in delivering it, and it was fine. But then I even fell asleep on the couch. I went to sleep early because I was just tired, I guess. It wasn't that early, because by the time we got the food, it was probably 8:30. And who wants to eat dinner at 8:30? Not me. That's just too late, unless it's a special occasion or something like that. It's just not, it's not very good for anyone to eat that late, in my opinion. And we're used to eating around 6. So I was like, ugh. So after I ate, I lay down on the couch and watched some show that he was watching, American Pickers. It was halfway entertaining. Not my favorite show for sure, but they go around and find things in people's barns and garages and houses that are maybe worth something, especially like American nostalgia, or just like old signs and things that just might be worth something. So that was on, so he was watching that, so I kind of laid down and watched that. I ended up falling asleep during that, and then I woke up and some pawn show was on. I don't remember the name of that one either, but that was halfway entertaining too. And then I ended up falling asleep again. And then my husband said, oh, let's go to bed at like 1 o'clock in the morning. And I thought, this is crazy. And then so we get upstairs, and he's like, you know, Tammy, you really shouldn't fall asleep on the couch or the chair. And I thought, you know, Dennis, we really shouldn't go to bed at 1 o'clock when I have to get up at 5. No wonder I'm tired and can fall asleep on the couch or the chair. So that wasn't super fun. Men, sometimes you just want to knock them out. So I'm glad I actually got some sleep on the couch, because I needed it. And if I had waited until 1 o'clock to go to bed, with him, it would have been crazy. Well, I did go to bed with him, if that makes sense, but if I'd waited to sleep until then. I don't know what that noise was. So that was my night last night. So up until about 7, well, he gets home about 6. And usually I try to spend some time with him just to say hello and let him unwind on his day and talk to me about how it went and all of that. And he wanted to go get Polar Pops. So we did that, and then the routine started. So until about 7, or until about 6, I was able to do a few things. I did an unboxing that I will be posting, and I cut some stuff for a card, and I like designed a card in my head, but I didn't have it. I didn't do it. So hopefully next week I will be doing Birthday Memories as I love that stamp set from Stampin' Up. That's my card choice for next week. It's bittersweet to use it because it's so cute. I don't want to use it. I don't want to use the paper. I don't want to ruin anything. So it's hard to use it. It's so weird. I'm so bizarre like that. I could just get another pack. Why don't I just order a second pack? Because it's so cute. I don't want to use it. I don't want to hurt any of those little cute animals. It's the Harley place that's going up, so I can show you guys that next. Get all excited about it. And I don't think I've ever told you guys that it's coming up at that Walgreens on the corner. It's going to be a Dollar Tree. A Dollar Tree. I'm pretty excited about that. There'll be one right in my neighborhood. And Topgolf is getting ready. Now I heard IKEA is going to be opening next month, so we shall see. One of Dennis's friends was saying that that's what he heard, and I said, oh, I don't even know. I said, goodness, I live there and I don't even know. And I said, but honestly, I'm not going to go for the first little bit. And he's like, oh, you don't know my wife. We will wait in line. I'm like, you are crazy. You go ahead and you wait, because I will not. And don't ask me to wait with you, because the answer is no. Like I said, I wait enough on Dennis. I'm not waiting on a stupid store. So tonight we're supposed to go to get that other part and go to that Mexican restaurant, which is fine, but it's just another night of eating out, which I have been doing way too much. Because Friday we're going to the Melting Pot to celebrate Father's Day. Too much. Well, I don't know. I think you guys can see me okay. I get nervous and think that I should turn the camera. I don't know. You guys want to see the road? I know sometimes it's kind of fun to see what other places look like and all that. I guess I will. Because just seeing my ugly mug isn't going to do much. So let me turn this around. There we go. This is the road to work. There's Mr. Police Officer. You can't see him, he's to my left. Well, there you know, you can see him. I have it cold in here. 69 degrees. Moved it up to 73. It's only 78 outside right now. It'd be nice if it stayed that. Yesterday it was so hot. 93 was, I think, the hottest, but oh my gosh, it was incredibly, insanely hot. This van is kind of crazy. I need to get over too, but I don't know if I want to be behind her. guess I will. I was gonna bring my leftover Chinese for lunch today, but I really just didn't feel like it. I got noodles with vegetables and chicken. The chicken was okay. I don't know why I just don't order vegetarian stuff, because I'm so picky about the chicken and the beef. I don't hardly ever get beef at Chinese places, especially if I don't know them. If I don't know them, I don't get beef at all, but it's usually so nasty and fatty and gross, and sometimes the chicken is too. And this chicken kind of looked weird, so I was like, ugh, I don't know about this. They cut them in like really little slithers, so it was like, is this real chicken? I don't know, it seemed weird. But then just getting vegetables doesn't seem like it's enough, but I need to just deal with it. Because the amount of chicken they give you is a small amount anyway. Now, I did get chicken and broccoli from somewhere, and that was really good. But I couldn't remember last night where that was from. If it was from this place, or I'm going to go over here, or a different place. See how this light, well, now it's turning yellow right now, so I'm going to have to miss the light, but so now check, because now I'm in the front of this line. I'm going to have to hurry up so I can get over. And I know if the person to my right knows that, he will speed up and not let me. So we shall see how this works out. Yesterday I had all sorts of things to say. Today I'm like, Alex stayed there at his friend Tyler's house. He works tonight. And then I think it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I have a meeting tomorrow night. And then I took off Thursday and Friday just to have some me time. And I'm not telling my kids. I'm not telling my husband. Okay, let's see. Oh, I got him. He's way back there. So I have to get all the way over so that I can turn right up here. I didn't even have to worry. And I'm hoping that Thursday and Friday I can watch Orange is the New Black, and maybe I can read, and I need to craft too, but I have other things I need to do besides crafting, although that's what I want to do, but I have to clean because Dennis invited everyone and their brother over for Father's Day, so I have to get the house decent. I guess it's decent already, but I need to get it cleaned up. And I need to go to the grocery and get all sorts of food. Ugh. So that's my plan. I don't know. What are you guys doing for Father's Day? I hope you guys are doing something fun. Dennis wants to have a cookout, and he invited his mom, his dad, his aunt, his uncle, his oldest daughter, his second daughter, her boyfriend, their kid, who is crazy, his two younger kids, which means we have to go pick up and take home, which is ridiculous. It's a whole nother story. His friend, his wife, their two preteens. My son actually works, so I don't know if he'll be there. And my daughter's going to be with her dad, so I don't know if she'll stop by later, which is the plan, but I don't know when. I think that's everybody. I think there's going to be like 18 of us. Or 20, I think, maybe if I counted my kids. It was insane. I'm like, oh my gosh. We don't have room for all these people. But it's Father's Day, so, you know, I guess, what can you do? He wants to make ribs on the grill. And I said, well, not everybody is going to want ribs, so we're going to need to make something else. Maybe a couple things else. I said, we need to do something cheap, too, because ribs are expensive, and if we do burgers and hot dogs, that would be good. So, and then chips, and I told them that everybody should just bring drinks, because I don't know what everybody wants, and then I don't want a bunch of leftover drinks around, so everybody just bring whatever they want to drink. And then I'll have coleslaw and corn on the cob and chips and the meat. And I think that will be good. So yeah. That is our Father's Day. And then it's supposed to rain. So, and then that means all that gets moved inside. The oven gets used, which isn't a problem, just it will make it hot if it's already hot. It's alright though. It's just a day, and it'll be good if it makes him happy to be surrounded by all these people that he loves. That's a good thing. I just look at it, the work, and go, oh my goodness. Hi, can I please get a venti, non-fat, no-whip, white chocolate mocha?
Get a venti, non-fat white chocolate mocha?
Yes, with no whip.
No, okay. Anything else?
That will do it.
All right, that's what you guys for you. Okay, look out.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Didn't feel like a breakfast sandwich today. I might go out for lunch and grab something because I didn't bring anything. I was going to bring a cup of noodles too. I had a couple things that I could bring, my cup of noodles or my leftover Chinese, but neither one of those sounded very good. I actually thought about them this morning and then just thought, no, I can go to Wendy's or something like that. A baked potato sounds pretty good right now. I might even on Thursday go to, what's it called? Hobby Lobby. I need to look and see what kind of sales they're having because I haven't seen any. I know last week they were really good and I missed them. Hi. Yes. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you. You too. That is crazy. I just got a note on my phone. It says your Starbucks balance is now $11.96. That is so funny. How do they know? Big brother. No, that's pretty cool. I was actually, when he asked if I wanted a receipt, there was a part of me that thought, ooh, maybe I should get one because I don't know how much I have left on it. But $11.96, shoot, that's a good for either one more day with breakfast or 2 days if I don't get a breakfast sandwich. Very nice, very nice. I need to put my card away. I didn't do that yet. I hope you guys are having a good week so far. I mean, I know it's only Tuesday, but think that it's been good so far. Well, I am pulling into work, so I'm going to close out this vlog, and I'm going to close the whole number 29, I think this is. How about that? So thank you guys so much for your support and watching. I really appreciate all of you. If you haven't hit the subscribe button down below, please do. I'd love to have you as a subby, and I appreciate you. Have a great day and a fabulous week. Bye-bye.